Picture this. You're deep in a Madagascar rainforest, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of green. The air hums with life, but something feels off. You swear you saw a leaf twitch. Or was it a branch? Then, in a blink, a creature appears, its skin shifting from emerald green to a mosaic of browns and yellows, blending so perfectly with the tree it's sitting on that you question if it was ever there at all. Meet the chameleon, nature's ultimate master of disguise, a living, breathing work of art that redefines survival. Have you ever wondered how these incredible creatures pull off their color-changing magic? Or why they've mastered the art of vanishing in plain sight? Buckle up, because today we're diving into the wild, weird, and utterly fascinating world of chameleons. From the science behind their dazzling transformations to their ninja-like survival skills, this is a story of adaptability, evolution, and pure wonder. Let's get started. Let's set the stage. Chameleons aren't just any lizard. They're the rock stars of the reptile world. With their turret-like eyes that move independently, their curled prehensile tails that grip branches like a fifth limb, and their zygodactylous feet, split into two groups of toes for ultimate tree-climbing swagger. Chameleons look like they stepped out of a sci-fi movie. Their name? It comes from the Greek words kamai, meaning on the ground, and leon, meaning lion, ground lion. And trust me, these little lions rule their domain. Chameleons are global citizens, but their heart lies in Madagascar, where over half of the world's 200-plus species call home. From the humid rainforests of Africa to the arid deserts of the Arabian Peninsula, and even a few pockets in southern Spain and Greece, these creatures have conquered diverse habitats. But how did they get so good at thriving in such wildly different places? To answer that, we need to rewind the clock way back. Chameleons belong to one of the oldest lizard families, dating back over 100 million years. Picture a world where dinosaurs roamed, and the ancestors of today's chameleons were already perfecting their craft. Fossils tell us these early reptiles were scrappy survivors, evolving traits that let them outsmart predators and outlast competitors. Fast forward to today, and their descendants are some of the most adaptable creatures on Earth. But what makes them so special? It all comes down to one word: camouflage. Hold that thought, because we're about to dive into the mind-blowing science behind their color-changing superpowers. Spoiler alert, it's not just magic, it's biology at its most brilliant. Let's get nerdy for a second. Chameleons don't just look like they change color, they're literally rewriting the rules of pigmentation in real time. Their skin is like a living canvas, and the paintbrushes? Tiny specialized cells called chromatophores. These cells are stacked in layers, each with a different job. Think of it like a high-tech art studio inside their skin. Here's how it works. The top layer of chromatophores contains yellow and red pigments, xanthophores and erythrophores if you want to get fancy. Below that you've got iridophores, which are like tiny mirrors, reflecting light to create blues, greens, and even metallic sheens. Deep down, melanophores hold dark melanin, the same stuff that gives human skin its tone. When a chameleon wants to change color, its brain sends signals to these cells, telling them to expand or contract. Expand the yellow cells and you get a sunny vibe. Shrink them and let the iridophores shine, and suddenly you're rocking a cool blue. It's like a biological mood ring, but way cooler. But wait, there's more. Chameleons don't just see the world like we do. They've got a secret weapon: the ability to perceive ultraviolet light. That's right, these guys see colors we can't even imagine. This superpower helps them fine-tune their camouflage, picking up subtle cues in their environment that make their disguises even more precise. Scientists have found that their eyes are wired to detect UV patterns on plants, other chameleons, and even potential threats. It's like they're living in a technicolor world we can only dream of. So why all this effort? Why go through the trouble of changing colors like a walking kaleidoscope? It's not just for Instagram-worthy moments. This is about survival, about blending in so perfectly that the world forgets you're there. Imagine you're a chameleon in the wild. You're small, you're tasty, and you're surrounded by predators with empty stomachs. Hawks, snakes, even bigger lizards, they're all gunning for you. But you've got an ace up your sleeve: camouflage. Chameleons don't just change color, they mimic the texture and patterns of their surroundings. That bumpy bark, they've got it. That speckled leaf, nailed it. Some species, like the Brookesia chameleon, are so good at blending in they look like a tiny piece of moss with legs. This isn't just about hiding, though. Camouflage is a Swiss Army knife of survival. For one, it makes chameleons deadly hunters. Picture a chameleon perched silently, its body swaying like a leaf in the breeze. An unsuspecting cricket hops by, thinking it's safe. Then, BAM! The chameleon's tongue rockets out, snagging its lunch in less than 1/10 of a second. That camouflage didn't just hide the chameleon, it set the stage for the perfect ambush. On the flip side, camouflage is their shield. Predators like snakes and birds rely on sharp eyesight to spot prey. But when a chameleon blends into its surroundings, it's like it's wearing an invisibility cloak. This dual role, hunter and hunted, makes chameleons key players in their ecosystems. By controlling insect populations, they keep forests and grasslands in balance. And by being prey for larger animals, they're part of the food web that keeps nature humming. Chameleons aren't just surviving, they're shaping their world. But to really understand them, we need to see them in action. Let's step into their slow, deliberate, and downright quirky lives. If chameleons were people, they'd be the ones who take their time, savoring every step. These guys don't rush. Their slow, rocking gait isn't just for style, it's a strategy. By moving like a leaf caught in the wind, they avoid drawing attention. Every step is calculated, every glance deliberate. And those eyes, oh, they're something else. Each eye moves independently, giving chameleons a 360-degree view of their world without turning their head. It's like having built-in security cameras. Then there's their hunting style, which is straight out of a superhero comic. Chameleons have one of the fastest tongues in the animal kingdom, stretching up to twice their body length in a fraction of a second. That sticky tip, it's like nature's grappling hook, snagging insects with pinpoint accuracy. A chameleon can eat dozens of bugs a day. Crickets, beetles, even small grasshoppers. For a creature that's often smaller than your hand, that's a serious feast. This appetite makes chameleons unsung heroes of their ecosystems. In places like Madagascar, where insects can overrun crops or forests, chameleons are natural pest controllers. Without them, ecosystems could tip out of balance, with insect populations exploding and plants suffering. But chameleons don't just eat, they're part of a bigger story. One where every creature plays a role in keeping the planet healthy. From the tiniest pygmy chameleon, barely an inch long, to the massive Parsons chameleon, stretching over 2 feet, these creatures are proof that size doesn't matter when you've got skills. But their world isn't without challenges. The future of chameleons is at a crossroads, and it's up to us to decide what happens next. Here's the hard truth, chameleons are in trouble. Their homes, those lush rainforests and sprawling savannas, are disappearing. Deforestation, climate change, and urban sprawl are shrinking their habitats at an alarming rate. In Madagascar, where most chameleon species live, over 80% of the original forest cover is gone. Add to that the illegal pet trade, where thousands of chameleons are snatched from the wild each year, and you've got a recipe for disaster. But there's hope. Scientists are racing to unlock the secrets of chameleon adaptations, from their color-changing skin to their lightning-fast tongues. Researchers are studying how chromatophores could inspire new technologies like adaptive camouflage for military use or even flexible displays for your phone. Meanwhile, conservationists are fighting to protect chameleon habitats, reforesting areas, and cracking down on illegal trade. Organizations like the Madagascar Biodiversity Partnership are working tirelessly to ensure these masters of disguise don't vanish for good. And here's where you come in. By supporting conservation efforts, whether through donations, spreading awareness, or even visiting ethical wildlife sanctuaries, you can help chameleons keep doing what they do best, surviving, thriving, and blowing our minds. Check out groups like the World Wildlife Fund or local Madagascar conservation projects to learn how you can make a difference. Chameleons are more than just lizards. They're a testament to the power of adaptation, the beauty of nature, and the importance of protecting our planet. From their color-shifting skin to their ninja-like hunting skills, these creatures remind us that survival is an art form. So the next time you see a leaf twitch or a branch shimmer, take a closer look. You might just spot a chameleon blending in, standing out, and rewriting the rules of the wild. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of chameleons. If you loved learning about these masters of disguise, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more stories from the wild. What animal should we explore next? Drop your ideas in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep loving the incredible world we share with creatures like these.
네,